Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and we are in our new moon, Aquarius. It's fantastic, isn't it? Brand new moon, brand new season. Are we feeling alive? Are we feeling fresh? Four of Wands reversed and face down. It's like, sorry, formulating words, staring at this thing. It's like loosening those binds from that Eight of Swords energy is how that feels, actually. Like, it feels like this vine here is a loosened rope that's dropping down. We're not putting up, we're dropping them down. Wiggling free a little bit. There's an expression that wants to come out, but we've been so bound up in it that we can't, felt like we couldn't come up with it, come out with it, as we were utilizing all of our plant metaphors through our last phase. Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. Don't forget who you really are underneath those binds, underneath those false characteristics, underneath those inauthentic thoughts and feelings and expressions. Beneath all of that, we always were and never have not been our own true natures, our own understanding. Words come together to make sense. This is good. This is good reads. I just struggle to bring the sense. It's probably the chaos. Don't forget your value. Don't forget your worth. Don't forget what you really have to offer and bring to the table, to the situation, to the people in your life. Your entire empire depends on you. We were discussing how everything that we are thankful for, we are also responsible for, we are accountable for, and we harness the power and the ability to nurture and care for all of these things and give them what they need. And it's a balancing act. It takes time to practice. But beneath what we have been holding back is that true mastery. Beneath what we have been holding back is that true mastery. As we stand beneath the moon, our feet electrified. Two swords in our hands, cutting loose those binds. Still blindfolded, still not able to see exactly where it is we're going, what we're doing. We're still very much in the dark. But dawn is starting to break. The smoke is starting to clear. And even if we can't see, we can feel what is absolutely necessary and what is not. Temperance and the Five of Swords. Yeah, the balancing act of delegation, managing all that we claim our responsibility over, and making sure that we have enough of everything to go in every space. Still being mindful of how we turn those swords.
Go to a library with me on the Braven.
You may have some communications that need to be wrapped up. Give us a moment. Actually, there's like a little bit of a sweeping energy coming off of this Five of Swords. Feels like a clearing. A clearing of the air. Yeah. And sometimes we have to wave and slice and cut our swords into the air. Just to clear it. To cut that tension. Break it up. Right? Yeah, I feel like we've been stifled, kind of smothered for a long time now, craving some fresh air, ready to take it, whether it's offered or not. No, I'm actually being choked out here, losing consciousness, about ready to take my air back. About ready to take my air back. Knight of Swords. Four of Swords. Catch you while you're off guard, while you're sleeping, or while you think I'm sleeping. Don't attack anybody while they're sleeping, folks. I don't care what kind of emotional state you're in. If somebody is sleeping, or doing yoga, or taking a bath, don't attack them. I know you're hurt and you're upset and you want to express yourself right then and there, but if you have any love or respect or regard for that person whatsoever, you won't attack them while they are sleeping, or doing yoga, or breath work, or taking a bath. You shouldn't do that. Seriously. Just can't stress that enough. Just hold that breath. As we've been practicing, hold on to that breath in that moment, because now's not your time to be expressive. You need to let them be grounded enough to receive your attacks if you want to have a fair fight. Because if we're not fighting fair, things can escalate real quickly. Now we're getting serious. So patience is a lesson. Holding that breath, holding that sword. Knowing exactly when and where to slice and cut that tension. What, are we waiting for an invitation? Maybe. Coheed and Cambria, the suffering. You may be invited, but you're not coming in. I may be invited, but I'm not coming in. But we do need to cut through. That is clear. With all these sevens showing up and being represented. Moves need to be made, but everyone is just so touchy, defensive, and like ready to fight. King of Pentacles hiding on the bottom of the deck. Our queen is out already. She's on the board. She's working through her land, her earth, getting ready for the spring, testing the ground. Plotting, planning. Gathering resources, practicing. That slow and steady tandem of practice, of momentum. Giving to all the necessary things. Okay. The Ace of Wands is stuck. With the Fool and Justice coming out. Blind faith in the life balance of the scales and the evening out of energy. Putting this at the feet of your God, so to speak, and saying like, here, this is all that I have collected on this here information. I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing with it, but here, I feel like, oh hey, cool, what's up? Ace of Cups, 2 wands beneath. Yeah, allowing trust and faith in nature and the flow of the universe to balance these things out. The weight of gold and the weight of the intentions. Planning, new seeds, new things growing, coming in, practicing that patience. What kind of seeds do you want to plant in the spring? What do you want to see grow? What do you want to happen? We still got those alchemical construction pieces, the fire and the water. The Ace of Cups was not going to stay back in. There she drops. Hey look, Paige. There she drops. That Ace of Cups wasn't going to leave us. We weren't going to be left dry. Oh, I was like, I already pulled the 5 of Swords. I did. Page of Cups beneath. But we have Strength, the Knight of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Revealing themselves, coming forward. Oh, sorry, minor adjustments. Always necessary, always good. Just keep moving. The internal strength that it takes to keep momentum and working and going and caring and loving right now. After all the setbacks, cutbacks, and everything else, we're harnessing our energy and our strength, directing everything, the good and the bad, and working it in together. And again, I think it's going to break open some doors. I think it's going to open us up into new areas. We have all of this potential for movement, progression,
Mom's a tiny marble.
success, growth, and tiny marbles. I'm still here in Coheed and Cambria. You may be invited, but you're not coming in. But the whole story line in there is just a very tragic back and forth love tale. Of deep devotion and seething hatred shared between mythical creatures. It's great. It's fantastic. And it really does feel like that. There is that push and pull, that back and forth. And I feel like for as far out as we stretch, things will stretch back in. We'll come back together and we'll move apart. And with every expansion, we're going to grow in resilience and strength. Growth and progression, maturity, and security. Grow in your maturity and your security. These are lessons for all of us to take every day. It doesn't matter what walk, path of life you're on in any particular moment in time. We are all subject to the nature and the flow. And so it goes. Where's my fool? Maintain your hope and your blind faith. Trust in the seasons and the natural progression of things. Trust in the story arc. We may be guarded, we may be blocked off, but that's not going to hold up our growth forever. It's all a part of the process. And right now is the most important time for us to continue to work on those roots. Focus on those new beginnings. Getting ready for spring. What do we want to plant? What do we want to do? Where do we want to go? How long has this been so bright? I don't know. Thanks, kids. I feel like we got a lot out of this. I feel like this is a good place to pause. Aquarius new moon. First thoughts and ideas that we are fixating on, getting ready for that spring. Let's get to planning so we can get to planting. Thank you all, and have a fantastic moon. We'll see you next time. So there we go again. It's your new moon, Aquarius. It's all about you. Let's pull an oracle. Duh. Okay. Cool. Yes, we were ready for that. The veil isn't just being lifted, it is being ripped off of our eyes. What can we look forward to in our coming transition through Aquarius season? That release, that fall, Now I am feeling this like silk veil just dropping to the ground. The binds are coming loose. The grounds will thaw, and we will see clearly again. That's beautiful. That's fantastic. Keep releasing and embracing the new thoughts and plans and ideas that are coming to us during this time without sight, without knowing what actually is going to come. What would you like to see happen? This is the part where we get to activate our imaginations. So once that veil is lifted, cast off, boy, are we going to be surprised. It's going to be a whole new world to look at. It's going to be a good time. Thank you all for all this time. Have a fantastic moon.